Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I got a real exciting video today for two reasons actually. Number one, we're putting our new molder that you saw me pick up there a few weeks ago. We're finally getting a chance here of breaking the action to put that together and get it installed. And the second reason, I have to introduce you to our newest cast member here. My buddy Joe's helping me out today. Joe's been hanging around here for quite a while. He has a real job, but he helps me out whenever I need a second set of hands. So, Joe, I don't know if you want to say anything to the people. You might want to start with your name, date of birth, social security number, home address, you know, all the important stuff.
And my credit cards too.
Yeah, exactly. Might as well.
Yeah, I've been probably hanging around here since the start, and you know, even a corporate job couldn't get Corey get rid of me. So still help out. It's good to get out. It's always interested me since I've been in high school and started playing around with their big equipment, and just came here and started playing around with Corey's big equipment.
And Joe actually started working for us on the tree farm. How old were you when you started on the tree farm?
Got my working papers at 14, and I've been working here ever since too. So that's, oh boy, probably more than I want to admit.
I could tell you a lot of stories about when Joe started working as a kid, and he probably doesn't want me to, so we'll hold on to those for just a little bit. They might come out here at some point, but
I couldn't hack it.
we turned him from a boy to a man here at this job in the tree farm. Then he started helping me out with the lumber, but he's always been a good help to me, and he lives right down the road. So he went through college working for us, and the whole time he always stuck around here. So. Yep. So like I said, he's got a real job now, but he still helps me out, and I appreciate it. So what we're working on right now, we're just unpacking everything. It's all shrink wrap here. So I'll set the camera up, we'll get to work, and we'll get this thing put together. Then we have to move it up to the other shop and get rid of the old one. We're gonna pull that out of place and put this in. So let's get to it. Work on buttoning that up, and we got the outfeed table to put on yet. Open up this miscellaneous bag of parts and pieces here. The reason you guys haven't seen Joe earlier, Joe actually just had a baby boy the other week.
Yep.
He's a newborn father.
Hill Custom Lumber has a very generous paternity leave policy.
Yeah. The big question is, are you sleeping yet?
Yeah, he's doing good so far, but I'm sure that means we'll pay for it at a later date. Seems to be the common consensus among everybody. But hey, it's very worth it.
Yeah, I think so. Alright, sorry our battery died there, but we're getting there. We have it pretty much all together. There's one last thing to do here. We have to put the legs on. We gotta get it off the pallet and put the legs on. And the manual doesn't really tell you how to do that. We even looked at that little thing there, scanned it with the phone and played it. That doesn't tell you. So we're gonna do it our way, which certainly isn't the right way, but it's the way we're gonna do it. We have it unbolted from the pallet. So I'm gonna come in here with a fork, and we're just going to lift one side, bolt the 2 feet on, spin it around, do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to go fetch the loader, and we'll get that done. So that's going to work out. If Joe can get those bolts started with his butter fingers there. We'll get both these legs on and spin it around with the pallet jack and do the other side. We got a towel in there so we don't scratch our brand new paint, and we got a block underneath for safety. Joe, what do I always tell you? Safety's at least second or third around here, right?
Yep. Well, You got another block I could put underneath here.
For
Running out of hands.
oh, hold on. I'll put the camera down and help you. You know how to use one of those? Guess we're about to find out.
I come in that way and spin it.
No, just go straight in that way. Really ram it through there. Give her some. No, just push it through. Yep. Uh-oh. Oh, wait.
I go too far.
Yeah, back up some. Okay, crank it. Push her. Hold it. Helps if you. No. Now go. I told Joe if he did something dumb, I'd edit it out, but since I do all the editing, he doesn't have a chance.
It wasn't that dumb.
Alright,
That probably
just
should be enough.
Yeah, just spin. Just pull it towards you, and we're gonna just spin. Probably should have went the other way. Alright, push it. Hard. Pull hard towards me. Push. Yeah, we'll just wipe out half the shop. That's fine. Yeah.
Told you not to cookies.
Want something done, you gotta do it yourself. Give her a push. Okay, good. Oh man. You guys can probably start to understand why I'm dirty all the time. You got yours in?
I got mine in, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna set her down.
Alright.
We got her. She's ready to take flight. I'm leaving it on the pallet. There's nothing that scares me more than moving machinery. So I'm not putting my forks underneath that. I'm gonna take the whole pallet up. We'll lift it off the pallet up there. I just get real nervous about moving machinery with the forks, just in case something slips, metal on metal. Never a good situation. So it wasn't too bad. Getting those feet on were the hardest part, but we got it down. By the last one, we got it going pretty good. So we're taking the pallet jack up with us and everything. We're gonna move the old machine out and slide this one into place. Joe, would you like to explain to the folks what happened?
Yeah, the guy driving the loader was driving a little erratically and knocked a couple things off the pallet.
BS.
Looks like maybe a socket set. I mean, it's not mine, thankfully, but you know, you'll have that on these big jobs.
No, the guy that loaded the pallet up with all the junk did a poor job. That is my finest cobalt socket set.
I think it's okay.
Well, we'll see. The jury's still out on that. The ratchet's okay. Didn't puncture a tire, so that's...
Oh, no,
the tire's worth more than the sockets, that's for sure.
That would have been bad.
Alright, we made it. We made it up here. Now we gotta get rid of this old one. We gotta pull down all the dust hose. We're replacing that with new. Get this moved out of the way so we can flip-flop them. So that's what we're gonna work on now. The sockets have survived. The case needs a dent or two popped, but I think I think we might be able to salvage it. So that's
No
not a
problem.
total loss. The old is out, disconnected. The new is ready to come in. We'll get this into position, new dust collection hose, and get it wired up. Go ahead, crank it.
It's gonna be a little lopsided. And that's the heavier side too.
Well, that's all right. I'll just hold off on this side. That's good. I'll just make a sweeping arc. I want to end up with this table, like I think, kind of in line with the garage door to start at least.
That.
This side.
That.
So we gotta just hook it right around.
So it's almost coming straight back pretty much.
Come straight back and just, you want to run this like, you know, like right around. Too hard an angle. What are you doing?
Straight back.
No. I want to go this way. It's
Oh,
gotta
that way more.
it's gotta be turned around.
Oh.
So like, here, let me try.
I don't know what you're.
Lift up on that.
Oh yeah. I get you now. I get you now.
As soon as I take the wheel, you get me.
Well, I thought the feed was.
Forward.
Huh?
We got to like inch it that way more. Alright guys, she's in place. We're getting closer. All we gotta do is wire it up. That looks pretty straightforward and simple, huh? Yeah, I have a pretty good handle on what we gotta do there. We're actually gonna have to drill a hole and put an inlet there. They just leave a blank box so you can put your wires coming in anywhere you need them. So we'll do that. We gotta do new dust collection hose. It's a shame I'm gonna lose my paste wax holder here. You guys might have seen it in another video. I had to use this paste wax to block that hole there when I changed the layout around in this shop before. And this Johnson paste wax is like the perfect size to fit in there. So we're gonna lose that, but that's all right. Because we actually need all these ports for this. Or actually, I'm not sure about that. Maybe we don't. But we definitely need that 5-inch port. We might have one open 4-inch. I'm going to have to find something else to shove in a 4-inch port. But we'll get the dust collection hose going and get it wired up and be ready to run. Well guys, we didn't get it totally done today. We do have all our duct work run. We went rummaging through my closet of misfit dust collection parts and found some elbows and a 4-inch cap to go on that extra port. And we got it all tied in, at least here to start. We'll see if I have to make any changes, streamline anything, make anything run a little bit smoother as far as airflow goes. But we're not getting it running today because I thought I had the connection to go through this box and I don't. So I got to run and grab that. So tomorrow we'll pick up the conclusion of this. We'll hopefully get a board run through here, get it going. So Joe won't be here tomorrow.
Back to work.
So it'll just be me finishing this out, but I appreciate his help. And you guys will be seeing more of him here in the future. He's back from paternity leave, so we're putting him back on the staff here. So you'll be seeing more of him giving me a hand with some of these bigger projects. So I'll be back tomorrow and we're gonna get this finished up. So as with most plans around here, nothing ever goes to plan. And it's a few days later now. I had to get going on a walnut countertop job, which that'll be another video for another day. Stay tuned for that. But I'm finally back to finish up this molder. I got the connection, ran it through the box here, nice, neat, tidy. So she's wired up, ready to run. And in the meantime, the last 2 days, I was looking at this and thinking, boy, that doesn't make any sense the way we did that. We've got one 5-inch port and the rest are 4-inch, and the 5-inch goes all the way over to there. So I'm gonna blame Joe because he's not here. So I think it makes more sense to turn that whole manifold around and run your 5-inch direct, so it's not running across those other hoses. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll get a board and we'll run something through this thing. So many years of accumulated dust came crashing down on me there, but I got this switched around much better this way. I think it's a much cleaner installation. I don't have this hose crossed over behind the others. It should give better airflow. So I'm going to start with this and fool around with it, see how it does for performance. If I need to make some modifications to these hoses, I will. It actually looks to me like there's a port here to put in an extra outlet for the top head, and I have a open spot up here, so I may have to look into that, do some research. I may add another hose to that. So it's ready to roll. We got dust collection, we got power. I have a pine board here ready to run. So the old machine there, nothing wrong with it. It served me well. It finished a molding job earlier this week, but I'm gonna clean it up at this point, and it's gonna be listed for sale. If there's anybody out there in September of 2023 that's watching this, that's interested in one of these machines, this is a decent one, nothing wrong with it. I got some spare parts that go with it. I'm not trying to put a sales pitch on, but I hate to see it go, but I'm excited for new things. So I'll get that cleaned up and ready to get out of here. Before I do that, actually, one thing I want to do, I'm going to give a side-by-side comparison of these two machines, because I know there's probably somebody out there watching this that's interested in these machines. And I know when I was shopping around, you know, I don't know that there's anybody that really has too much hands-on experience with both of them. And I've been running that Logasol, which is the exact same as the Woodmizer 260 machine, for 15 years. So I'm really well versed in that, and I have a pretty good idea here. I'm going to familiarize myself with this 360 first, and then I'll make you guys a video. I know that might not be for everybody, but hopefully it helps somebody out there. You know, we'll compare the two side by side, some of the differences. The other thing, I'm sure there's people that have watched this all the way through here and, you know, think, oh, this is great, you know, nice looking machine, but I don't really know what that thing is. So I'm also going to make you a video kind of similar to the video I did on the Edger. What is a molder and how does it work? And we're just going to kind of go through this, the nuts and bolts of what this machine actually does, how it works, what it can do, just how it functions. So we'll get more into that in some future videos, but you know, for right now, I looked at the manual briefly. So we're going to do the right thing because I'm no expert. We're just going to fire this up and send a board through it. You know, so no sense waiting any longer. Just see what happens. And I haven't done any kind of calibrations or adjustments. We're just going to send a board through and see what happens. So I'll get her fired up. We're going to run this through. Whatever happens, happens. Hopefully no parts come flying off. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.